We're gonna go check on my dad real quick. He had someone knock at the door and he sounded funny. I don't know. I just got a bad feeling, you know? Like I was on the phone with him and someone knocked on the door and he got off the phone real quick. I don't know. Funny feeling. I'm certain it's nothing, however. Also, he's got a 130-pound golf cart battery that he decided was going to be a good idea to put into his golf cart. Instead of individual 12-volt batteries, it's one 72-volt battery. So, we're going to try to lift that. The young, strong one is not available, so it's just the old one and the older one. That's all we got. We're going to give it a best effort. How about I lift it and...
Hey man, let me get it loose first. See if it might slide, but it probably won't. If it's in front of the wood, it's in front of the wood, I think. Let me see. Ready?
Oh man, it's only got my fingers. I think you can get those. Yeah.
Oh, those are tight.
Yeah.
And that's my emergency brake.
You might be able to loosen that and just let it rotate a little.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would take it off. I would just pull the pin on them and let it see it'll rotate in the housing and all.
That's really, really tight.
You know, if someone knocks on your door and I hear part of the conversation, I was like,
trouble.
I was just making sure everything's all right.
I appreciate it.
You know? Because then you go, I say, you all right? Yep. And then you hung up. Like, okay. That is okay, so that battery goes from there all the way to there. How do they fit 72 volts in that?
Evidently they did.
They packed it in there. I know it's probably a little bit paranoid, but still gets me, you know. People answering the door, you gotta be really careful answering your door nowadays. People are crazy. They do crazy stuff. Now where's he going? Walking around the yard. Alright, we gotta go run some errands. Did y'all know that liquid death is not beer? I'm just now learning this. I was like, why are they selling beer, cold beer, at Ace Hardware? It's not beer. Kind of looks like a beer. That's fun. Rest in peach. Like rest in peace. It's got a skull on it. Because I'm such a hard-ass drinking sparkling water. That's really good. What an absurd name for such a fun little bev, you know? Big bev guy. I'm gonna have to get me some of that. Why don't they got that at Costco? The dog's water thing is green. I need to clean it. It came with a brush thing and I lost the brush. I'm gonna take a regular brush and use a heat gun to bend the handle so it's a hook so it can get up in there and clean. But we had one of these before. But it's got a big old spout in it so you can stick your whole hand down in there and clean it out real good. But I am going to clean the other one. I'm not just going to throw it away. But I'm going to put it outside. So they got one outside, one inside. So they're not drinking like pool water, pond water, you know. It's saltwater pool. There's not much in the way of chemicals in it. But still, it's not good for them, you know. They're dogs. They literally drink out of a dirty mud puddle. But we'll get them there. They're spending a lot more time outside now. We always have a water dish out there for them. But it'd be nice to have like an automatic waterer thing. A day's worth of water. Days. What do you think? You guys like the water dish? Work for you? Okay. Hello.
I thought you were drinking a beer. I'm like,
right? That's what I was talking about.
Did you have a rough day?
Look, taste it.
No, I don't want that.
Just try it.
I don't like peach.
Try a little sample. A little. Nope. Rizzo, you don't jump on her. What are you doing?
There's paper towel all in my car.
Oh, okay. Stop! Don't make the face. Don't judge before you try.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, stop!
That's
You're so
terrible.
dramatic. Why are you pushing people? And Rizzo chewed the nozzle off of it.
Okay, stop. We're upset because we were saying Happy Brew. I said, did you want to go to Dutch Brew? She said no.
Oh.
And then we got into the driveway and she's saying, Happy Brew, Happy Brew. I'm like, well, you said no.
Yeah.
I even have it on camera.
She's mad. Yeah. So while being angry about it may not be a good thing, associating words is. So she's associating not just words but places. Like she knows she has Happy Brew on her device. We have to put Dutch Bros on there. She has coffee on there. She has like all your. There's oftentimes not brands like that come on communication devices. Maybe some of your more popular ones like Pepsi or Coke or something like that have been around for 100 years. But there aren't like every coffee shop, obviously, for obvious reasons on there. But it's cool that she associates, and she's been doing that for a while. Like, if she's just generally thirsty, she'll just say water, and then we may have to prompt her to tell us, like, well, what kind of drink do you want? Or maybe she just wants water. But yeah, associating Happy Brew, which is on a different side of town. The building doesn't look the same. She doesn't even get the same order from the two places, but she knows that both are coffee shops. But we drive by Dutch Bros on the way home, so that's why she's so used to it now. But yeah, that's really cool. Maybe not so cool that she's addicted to their coffee. It's decaf, so how addicted could she be? Is your friend here? You ready to go? I can't believe you're not going to your own art show, Abby. That's crazy.
Is that what it is? She said fundraiser.
Yeah, it's art show.
Cute.
Yep. We get to buy our own children's art to raise money.
No one anything here. We
Yeah.
don't have it. Stuff.
It's for a good cause,
Very stuff.
They have
What?
like the teachers and stuff. We're gonna hang out with the students. We're like, she might as well,
Yeah.
which is great,
Yeah.
but might as well just do respite anyway, instead of
I want to hang out.
going to school and just
Go back to school.
go back to
after.
school. Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And y'all get a little respite.
Hey, should we buy your art? Do you think? Do you want me to buy some of your art,
It was a slow yes.
Abigail?
Do you want Dad to buy some of your art at school?
Is it good art?
Did you do a good job?
You don't know what I'm talking about? Hey, do you remember... Look at me. Do you remember painting? Yeah. Do you want me to buy some of your paintings? Indifferent. Okay.
I have some of your paintings in my house.
Yeah. We have... Look. Those are all your paintings right there, Ab.
Yep. It was funny. I have like the Lily one, and then like the other one. I was unpacking
Yeah.
from New York, and they were all the way from New York. So we put them there.
What do you think?
I'm excited to see what they get.
Put up some more art? You get to go see Brandy? That's fun. We haven't seen her in a while.
I know. I feel like every time we go to the park, she's walking around like, is she about to come around the corner?
Right.
But yes, this time.
Have the best time, Ab.
Thanks. Y'all too.
Do we look cute?
I think so.
Okay. Hey, $10 says my dad wears his dope fedora. It's not a fedora, it's a snap brim cap, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. But betcha he does.
Betcha he does.
He looks dapper in it. I told him one time, I was like, dude, it's like a whole new personality. You need to wear that all the time. And now he wears it all the time.
He does.
There's our girl.
I know. Our little artiste.
Okay, I need to own that.
You sound like Mom.
Yeah.
Cindy's already said, I'm buying 2, and I'm not telling y'all which ones.
I like all of them. That's a good one, too.
Right?
You good?
Yeah. I got stuck on a piece of wood.
I'll show you guys
Stuck in my
all the
dress.
art that we got. We got a bunch when we get to the house. We are getting dinner it was all little kids. I'm glad Abby didn't go.
Yeah.
It was all little kids there.
Yeah.
It's the only ones that were with like the child care,
They had
people.
a child care thing.
Yeah, it was all little kids. So I'm glad that she didn't go. That turned out good. Yeah, go grab a table. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate Nanny's birthday with a little dinner. So.
God, you must save him.
You ever listen to Nice Bite? Vroom.
Get back whip or whatever.
Yeah, back off whip.
You're lame if you got this.
Nobody uses them.
Nobody uses this.
They're just for show. My social anxieties. You can't walk in there and vlog.
Oh.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Do you ever listen to is it Jack Black?
Tenacious D.
Tenacious D.
Yeah.
To this day?
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I forgot my phone.
Birthday pics. Can everybody hold still? Got it.
That's why we're here.
You guys want your picture taken too? Are you posing?
Sure.
Here. Aw, so cute.
Wait, hold it, Isaiah.
Look at waving his finger to the ear.
Stop moving. All right, I got it.
Cute.
That was good. That was good. So we got more than just Abby's.
I told her you were.
Yeah. So that was one of hers. Isn't that cool? I don't know how they did that.
I don't either.
This is. So she did a. Where she like scrunched it, and then her teacher went through and drew lines, and then Abby traced the lines with a paintbrush. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
These are other kids, but I thought they looked cool.
No,
They matched
they're
each other.
So cool.
Yeah.
They're giving a beachy vibe.
And then this is another kids
Whoa.
that we loved. So about travel and stuff. That's one of Abby's friends.
Right.
So yeah. Are they great?
Yes.
So we bought a whole bunch.
Got a whole bunch.
I was telling Summer that I love, I love the way that they do it. Like Abby did most of it. You know what I mean? Like with direction. Like, so her teacher would draw a line and Abby would draw the green stems, like trace the line and stuff. But like, I love that the ones that she did. You know what I mean? Which are all of them. This one looks like her teacher added some accents to it, which is cool. It's like a collaborative art piece. But she was telling us how they did each one of them, which is awesome. Because, sometimes you get art home from school and you're like, did my kid do this or was this assisted? And it doesn't mean as much when it's assisted, honestly. I'd rather have a mess than a work of art. As long as my kid made it. So that's really cool. I was super excited about that. The other ones, they just belonged to other kids and their parents weren't there and nobody was going to buy them. I wanted to buy everything that was left. Just because I felt bad that anything was left on the wall. But I did not. But I did buy a few because they were really neat. So, I love them.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Look at this cat.
So Abby made one just like this. And my dad got that one. She's taking your dress off you. And this is her friends. So I was like, oh, we'll get the matching one because he's a good friend of hers. Like they are buddies. They're opposites too.
Yes.
So Abby will go around and like close the lid on her water. He opens all the lids on the water.
Yeah.
So they have this constant tit for tat back and forth all the time. It's adorable and great. But they've been going to school together forever. What a fun event.
It was super fun.
That was fun, having all the grandparents there.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, they were saucy about that art.
They're going to need to double Abby's art next year.
Yeah, she's going to have to be putting out some more art if we keep bringing people. We're going to not tell them what it is and just buy them for them and give them to them. We're like, hey, this is from Abby.
Yeah.
Not tell them because
No, they had so much
they
fun.
did. But your Aunt Cindy was giving that lady the stink
Yeah,
eye.
with the picture of all of us too.
Yeah, oh yeah,
And
picture of
just
all of us
so everyone
together.
knows, like this is not for the students. It's for
Yes.
parents. It's for adults. It's supposed to be an art show.
Yep.
They have, if you need like childcare, I say that loosely because
Sure.
Abby's not a child, but
Respite.
they have respite on site if you need it. But Abby already has respite on Thursdays with Summer. So we just kept that the same.
Yeah.
But just so you know why she didn't go.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not meant for the students to attend.
Right.
So there's people there that don't have a child. Like,
Yeah. It's a fundraiser. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a fundraiser. Like, we get to enjoy our students' art and all that, but it's totally a fundraiser. That's the only reason that they do it. They're not, selling the art for like an actual art show. It's totally a fundraiser, but that's no different than any of the other fundraisers we've been to for other schools. Like, it's the same thing.
They have some of the art in the Jacksonville airport.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have a whole art exhibit in there with kids' art from the school.
That's really cool.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. I'm so proud of my girl. A little artiste. I'm so happy that she's doing art at school. She did it here for a long time with Crazy Nanny.
Yep.
She did all that art up there is hers. So I'm really glad she's doing it.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow. Happy birthday, Nanny. Bye.